All right, shalom, man.
Shalom.
First off, give all praise to Yahawah,
Yahawah, by Sham, Yahawah, by Sham,
Kadash. Double honor to the apostle, elders, great millstone, Satan to the brothers around the globe, man, push the truth, sincerity, and meekness, man. All right, we out here now the weekend, push the downfall of America, all right, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, and tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, that y'all are biblical Israelites of the Bible, man. All right, and the Lord, who you ignorantly call, God in Christ, the real name is, the Father's name is Yahawah, and the Son's name is Yahawah. And that's going to be detrimental in the last days of knowing the name of the Lord, man.
That's right.
All right. I just want to go into John 3:16 because a lot of you people are our people are still, believe that the Lord died for everybody. That's not true, man. The Lord did not die for everybody, man.
You want to go into that?
I just want you to just read it. You know
John 3:16. Let's get it.
Yeah.
The infamous.
Yeah, the infamous.
The infamous. John 3:16. It says, "For the Most High so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life."
What you Americans gotta understand is that the Bible was made by Israelites for Israelites.
That's right.
And 2,000 years ago that was well understood, man. And 2,000 years ago that was talking about Israel, man. But now 2,000 years later, man, all nations read that same passage and think that's applying to everybody. That's not true, man.
Okay.
All right, because man, when we came over here in slavery, man, you got some.
Yeah, just to go on to
saying.
your point. Yeah,
all right, go ahead.
This is James 1:1. Okay, as you stated earlier, the Bible was written by Israelites, for Israelites, and to Israelites. Okay. James 1:1. James, a servant of the Most High and the Lord Yahawah Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greetings. That's right, man. So that's just an example of who the Bible was written to. The book of James, that's the first chapter. The first chapter, first verse, pop it off. Telling you, hey man, greetings to the 12 tribes, scattered all throughout all nations. Why? In accordance to the curse of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, 64th verse, if I'm not mistaken. I just wanted to add to the point, bro. Yep. Go ahead.
That makes sense. You want to get Jeremiah 17:4.
Done.
You know what I'm saying? Because when y'all came over here to Americas, man, y'all sort of forgot who y'all was, man. Because Esau, so-called white man, who is the devil, that the Bible speaks about, man, he pretty much, like symbolically what happened to Kuta Kinte, how he pretty much, stripped his name from him.
Yeah.
That's how they did to us in slavery. They stripped us, from our true heritage, man. And told us this bullshit plantation Christianity, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? God is white, Jesus is white, the angel is white, King James is white, it was like white, angels white, everybody's white, man. You know what I'm saying? We the Gentiles, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. But they beat us that in slavery, man. Because before slavery, we knew who we was, man. Okay. We just say Kumbaya, the Yah short for Yahawah. You know what I'm saying? So we pretty much knew who he was, man. But you gotta say something.
To add to your point, if you watch that movie Amistad, okay, they showed them bringing Jake over to the Americas on the boat. Well, on the boat, you can hear the children and the women singing the Lord's name, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. Well, we know it's not Yahweh, it's Yahawah, but that's what they putting in the world. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. If you go back and watch that scene, it just goes further into what the brother's saying, man. These Edomites know who they went and got, and we knew who we were. Before you people beat the living hell out of all the tribes and beat our heritage out of us, man. Okay, but I got that verse, that scripture you called for. This is Jeremiah 17:4. "And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever."
That's talking about when we went into slavery, man. Because all the other empires, we knew who he was, man. In the Syria and the Babylonians, we knew who he was. In the Persian and Medes, we knew who he was. You know, the Greeks and the Romans, we knew who he was. Well, with the slavery, man, we didn't know who he was, man. They just told us we just a bunch of niggas and Negroes and the monkeys swinging in Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Esau, that's why Esau the devil, because he stole our nationality, man. You know, he stole this land, he stole our nationality, stole our heritage. That's all he do. That's why he the devil, because he just go around stealing stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the Native Americans, they knew who they was too, man. They used to say, Yahawah. That's Yahawah. It's Yahawah spelled backwards, man. So you Native tribes, man, you know, y'all Israelites too, man. You know what I'm saying? And they beat the heritage out of you, man. All right, and if you was to read the Bible, man, they'll put you to death. Why is that, man? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you read the Bible, you get put to death, but now we got a church in every corner.
Okay.
Does that make sense, man? If the church was the truth, man, you wouldn't have a building in every corner, man.
Okay.
But yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, let me add to your point, bro. Just let's go back to the scripture. All right, you said that the Lord said we will cause us to serve our enemies in a land in which we know of not.
Yeah.
Okay, when this was written, you 10 tribes, you Native Americans and Latinos and so on and so forth. At the time, you didn't live over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this was told to you while we was on the other side of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you weren't always over here. Okay, this is not your homeland. Jerusalem is the motherland, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, let me I'll get a precept in regards to how you northern tribes got over here in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was recorded in the scriptures, but also that was a big part of how Christopher Columbus even knew where to begin.
Yeah.
He hit these same scripts.
Yeah.
You go into the movie, you watch the movie 1492. Okay, I want to say it was his father that thought he was going crazy and mad for even trying to use the Bible as a reference to try to persuade the people that wanted to buy in. I want to say the king of Spain at the time. I forget his name. I want to say it was King Ferdinand, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he used the Bible, specifically the book of Ezra, to try to persuade to get the funds to even come over here, man. Okay, but with that, I'll just get it. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, and it starts at verse 40. It says, "Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, so they came into another land." Verse 41, "But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt." Because contrary to popular belief, you people didn't discover America. King Solomon already knew about America, okay? He sent his naval ships over here to get certain things and leave. They just left, okay? They didn't dwell over here. But hey, what did the scripture just say? They came to the land to dwell over here, to live over here. Okay, go ahead, bro.
When you read the Bible, you always hear about the Western hemisphere, you know what I'm saying? Egypt, Asia, you know what I'm saying? Israel, Middle East and all that. But you'll never hear about the eastern side, man. Because like I said, nobody was over here, man.
Yeah, the western side. You hear about the eastern.
Yeah, the eastern side, Slocky.
Right, yeah.
But they talk about the western side, though. Because there was nobody living in here, man.
That's right.
And then when you read after about 2nd Chronicles, you start hearing about the northern kingdom, man. Why is that? It's all about Judah. You start hearing about northern kingdom. Because northern kingdom was over here in the Americas during that time, man.
Yep. And they were scattered throughout all other nations in Asia, Japan and Moab and all of that. Okay, when you go look into the arts and artifacts of Japan, you'll see them going into their history about what? Being in slavery, the pyramids, what in ancient Egypt. What is all of that doing in Japan? Why do they celebrate that every year? Why? Because, hey, man, one of the first emperor of Japan was an Israelite, man. Okay? You know, but if you don't have any more?
Thank you, going.
Okay, I'll keep going on that. This is I'll read that again, verse 41. It says, but they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt, that they might there keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land. That's right, because the northern kingdom was known for just going off. Okay, so they decided to come over here and keep their statutes, man. Wanted to keep the statutes and commandments of the Lord in peace away from the heathens, man. That's why they took that risk and came over here, man, and the Lord was with it. I'll carry on. It says, verse 43, they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river, for the Most High then shewed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. Hey, again, showing that the Most High was with it, man. He even helped them get over here. Okay, the same with Christopher Columbus. The Most High was with him, and him finding this place. Okay, yeah. There's a thing. There's a thing about what's the saying in the world about St. Elmo's fire. Well, that's actually a chariot that damn Christopher Columbus followed to get where he got to.
Yeah. He also knew that the planet was a circle because he read in Isaiah where it says he sit upon a circle.
The circle of the earth.
Circle of the earth, yeah.
Good. But I'll carry on. It says verse 45, for through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half, and the same region is called Arsareth. And that's the real name of this side of the world, man. Mm-hmm. These names, not Americas, South America, North America. No, the scriptures refer to it as Arsareth. Okay? But it just goes into, hey, man, as the brother was going into earlier, man, the scriptures were written by Israelites, for Israelites, to Israelites, man. Mm-hmm. And that's how the northern kingdom got over here. Okay?
You know, Revelation 17:2.
Revelation 17:2.
Yeah.
Come. This is Revelation 17:2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Yeah, man. A lot of you Christians gonna die here in America, man, because y'all don't want to come out of that Christianity, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got the wine is talking about Esau and his truth, because you got wine on the left hand side and you got wine on the right hand side.
That's
the
right.
Wine on the right hand side is talking about Yahawah and his word. Then you got the wine on the left hand side talking about Esau and his truth. And what his truth? Christianity, democracy, politics, homosexuality. That's his wine that the whole earth is drunken off, man. They're gonna
profaneness, bro.
Yeah, and they're all here gonna die here, right here in Babylon, man, because they don't want to come out of it. Out of it. You know what I'm saying? You got a precept?
Oh yeah, kind. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
Talking about those missiles, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those missiles coming, man. You know, and if you don't want to come out of Christianity, man, you got a missile with your name on it, man. You know what I'm saying? And the where it says woe to Asia and Babylon, that's talking about over here in America, man.
Yeah, that's all them mingled perverse spirits in Babylon, man. That's a big reason why the scriptures refer to America as Babylon, man. This place is mingled with all kind of perverse spirits. Of course, you can see the sodomite spirit just rampantly out here.
Yeah.
Okay, but the Egypt spirit out here, the Assyrian spirit. Hey, back in ancient times, the reason why they call this the Assyrian spirit is because back in ancient time, man, Assyria was known for going and just conquering. They never stayed at home. They was conquering the hell out of people, building roads and shit in countries, conquering countries, building these pavements all throughout the country. Well, it's no different. Babylon the same way. Yeah. These Edomites came over here and conquered the Americas and did the same thing that the Assyrians did in the past. So it's no different. The Lord got these folks' number all the way on point, man. Okay? I'll carry on. Verse 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Yeah. And that sword is talking about them nuclear missiles, man. Yeah. Who gonna turn it back, man? Once a nuke get to hitting, man, once them intercurrent, them ICBM missiles get to hitting, who can turn it back, man? it just got recently revealed a week or two ago that the United States of America, their ICM missile defense system is lacking.
Yeah.
It's going to take them 2 years to even get up to point to be able to defend themselves. So if Russia wanted to just go, if the whole world just wanted to go on this place and nuke this place, which is coming, they wouldn't be able to defend themselves. Do you think that's by coincidence? No, man. The Lord got these people in the trick bag, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You Americans, you've been doing all these nuclear treaties with the world. And you're gonna come to find out you've been the only one that's been halfway keeping the treaties right, man. Mm-hmm. You're gonna come to find out that Russia got all kind of nukes and technology, man. You the only one that been playing that stupid ass game. Everybody else been getting right, man. Getting missiles, advancing their technology. If they can't advance it, they buying it from the more advanced people. Okay? And that's another thing that's going on. America always got something to say about Russia, who they selling their technology to. Don't worry about that, man. You need to fix your own shit. Okay, because as of right now, man, you in a loser circle. Okay, this is verse 4. A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Okay, and these are rhetorical questions that the Lord is asking these people, man, through us. That fire coming, man. That nuclear fire is coming, man. And who gonna put out that nuclear fire? How do you put out nuclear fire? You ain't, man. You ain't putting out this one. The Lord sent all them millions of nukes over here, man. You ain't putting out this fire. It's over, man. You had something to say? Verse 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? And them plagues are coming, man. It's already out here, man. Nobody asked the big question, how in the hell is measles back in society? Hey, didn't these people say that they eradicated that back in the day? Why is measles out here just in full fledged? Want to know why? Because it's a culture in this country of pushing vaccinations on people, man. Yeah. And it's coming to find out these vaccines is the big cause of these outbreaks, man. You infecting people with the very same disease that you're trying to vaccinate them from, man. And their body you're just creating a host for it to just thrive. And it's gonna get out of control, and it's already happening. That's why you're having outbreaks. And it's ironic that those outbreaks, and most of the people that are getting infected with these measles and other outbreaks out here are the ones of you that took the vaccines. Yeah. It ain't the unvaccinated children, it's you. Yeah. It's the ones of you that took the vaccines and finished the whole round, and it's the ones of you that took the vaccine but ain't finished. Okay, and that's all in the news, man. But you got to read. Only people that really know that for real is who? The watchmen and the opposition, man. Everybody else is just in darkness. Yeah. You think that crazy ass, that slow ass Edomite over there know what's going on? Hell no. They don't know what's up, man.
Yeah, that's probably that problem reaction solution, man. They cause a problem and they push these diseases out there, then get people reacting. Now everybody's rushing to the hospital to get them vaccine shots, man.
Grab Proverbs 1:17, man, because hey, the Lord got his man out here in a proactive situation, man. Yeah. Shit ain't just happening to us and we reacting. The Lord got us in a proactive state. Okay? Getting a vaccine shot is against the scriptures, man. Okay? So guess what, man? If you ain't been taking that flu shot 9 times out of 10, man, you ain't gonna get hit up with that flu, man. You know, that's one of the many traps that these Edomites got set up out here, man. Yeah. Okay? With that, read that verse, bro.
Proverbs 1:17, surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird.
That's a proverb. It says surely the in vain. Okay, in vain is the net spread, man. That trap set in the sight of every bird, man. Okay? Yeah. I'll give you another example of that. If that didn't hit, okay? You see, if you're a fish in the water, you see that hook jumping, popping in the water, that worm fall off that hook, man. That hook was thrown in there in vain. You see the trap. The same way with the vaccines, we see the trap, man. Yeah. The same way with the mark of the beast. Yeah. We see the trap. Mm-hmm. Martial law, you name it, man. Mm-hmm. You name it. We see the trap, man. That's why we out here, man. Yeah. To make our calling and election sure and to warn everyone that, hey, that's supposed to be warned, man. That's the Lord told Israel, man. Give the knowledge to all those that seek wisdom, that are wise, man. Yeah. Okay, I loosely paraphrase that, but I'll go back. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 6. May any man drive them away, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. And those damn newts, man, that's a strong ass archer, man. You know what type of power is behind a missile?
Yeah.
That shit is, it's first of all, it's powered by just fire.
Yeah.
Fire and fuel. Okay, you people can't even stop a damn car by yourself, let alone a missile. And America can't stop the missiles, as I went into earlier, man. So these are all just rhetorical questions that the Lord knows. He know that you can't reverse none of this shit, man. It's set in stone, man. Okay? But this ain't for you. This ain't really to warn you people, man. It's just to continue to build the faith of the elect in the 1/3, man. Whoever they may be, wherever they are, man. Okay? You got something, bro?
Yeah.
Right now.
Revelation 9:16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
That's talking about the missiles, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
And I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and a jacinth and brimstone in the heads of the horses, whereas the heads of lions, and out of the mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone.
Talking about them warheads on the missiles, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, carry on, bro.
Verse 18, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issue out of their mouths.
Hey, man, and no one is gonna be able to turn that around, man.
Yeah.
And that's going to happen. It's gonna happen in this time. This is the last generation. All the signs are here. Okay, it wasn't supposed to happen in the year 2000 or any other time before that. It was always supposed to happen when the signs of Matthew's 24th chapter begin to reveal themselves and show themselves, man.
Yeah.
And it's here. Okay, the economy finna collapse. I want to say it was yesterday. It just came out a report just saying that the economy is on the downward slope of the curve, and it's deeper. It ain't been this deep since 2007. What happened in 2007? If anybody remember, anybody want to add? Anybody remember what happened in 2007? That's right, man. The beginning of the stock market crash, man. That's right. And the same is happening now. And it's going to happen, man. It's really already been happening. These people just playing with you people, man. Okay, gold just took a major hit. What happened to all you preppers out there telling people to invest in gold or silver? Gold just fell the steepest it's ever fell in decades. Nothing is finna turn back with the Lord finna bring to this place, man. Period. I'm gonna continue with this. Grab Amos the 5th chapter, bro.
All right.
Verse 8. The mighty Lord sendeth plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Verse 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid, man? And that's right, man. And the Lord gonna do a whole lot of thundering and lightning out here, man, with his actions, man. Because the Lord said he plead with all flesh by fire and the sword, man. So them plagues coming, man. And I ain't just limited to sicknesses, man. Famine is a plague, man. Civil unrest is a plague. Okay, and that's coming too.
What verse
got
want me
it?
to
You
get?
can start at verse 17. Not mistaken.
18. One to the desire of the day of the Lord.
Oh yeah, 18. Bring it
Yeah.
up, bro.
Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahawah. To what end is it for you?
That's right, man.
The day, yeah.
And that's that's a shot at you Christians, man.
Yeah.
Because guess what? We desire the day of the Lord, but it's an end to it for us.
Yeah.
We know what's up. We at the end of our punishment, man. What ends is it to you Christians out there? Go in the scriptures, and what ends is it to you? What are you suffering from? What have you been suffering from generationally throughout history?
Yeah.
Okay, from each nation on this earth. We can prove it. All we got to do is hit Psalms, the 83rd chapter, man. The Lord just flat out named everybody responsible for where we at right now. Okay? But what is it to you? What end is it to you? There ain't no end for you being deceived. It's a damn conspiracy theory, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahawah. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahawah is darkness and not light.
That's right, man. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Meaning it's going to be bad, man. You might well look forward to the day of the Lord being like a damn Freddy Krueger movie, man. Prepare for it to be bad. Like there was never supposed to be a day of peace, happiness, joy. The rapture is not happening at the beginning of this shit. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's a problem in this world. That ain't the only thing, you know. But that ain't the only thing. But that's one of the major things. Okay. But carry on, bro. I'm not gonna harp too much on that.
Verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
Hey, that's going into the same references that Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, man. You're gonna run into all these crazy situations in Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Or went to the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
That's right, man. So you thought you got away from all the monkey shit going on outside.
Yeah.
And you make it in, man. You think you made it somewhere safe. You lean on the wall, man, and a serpent bit you, man. Meaning something else even worse than a damn lion or a bear chasing you. Because guess what, man? A serpent bites you in Jacob's trouble, man. That's going to be a slow, cruel death. Yeah. Okay, especially just depending on what type of snake it is. But in it being poisoned at all in that day, that's a slow, cruel death. Because now you only got three options, man. Either the Lord with you and one of the men of the Lord heal you. Okay. Number two, you take your ass to a FEMA camp or something and get treatment, but you gotta take that chip. They just ain't gonna treat you for free. You gotta take that chip. You gotta recover. You gotta go out there and labor, man. You gotta go out there and you gotta go out there and pick them crops in the field that the Issacharites not doing no more. Okay. What's up, man? Or the third option, you gotta die a miserable death. You just gonna say, fuck it, man. I guess the Lord ain't with me. And I damn sure ain't taking no chip, and you just gonna die out there. But hey, even that would be a more honorable death than going and dealing with that chip. Cause you take that chip, man, that's your ass, man.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead, bro.
Shall not the day of Yahawah be darkness and not light, that's even right. Very darkness and no brightness in it?
That's right, man. It's gonna be very dark, man. I mean, it's gonna be very scary, man. It's gonna be terrible out here, man. It's gonna be worse than anything that people have ever seen. Any movie, any scare. I mean, me personally, I'm not a scary movie man. You know, I don't be with all that. But it's gonna be worse than any of that, man. Any of it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Joel chapter 2. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahawah cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
That's right. And this is the trumpet, man. Okay, in Isaiah the 58th chapter, verse 1, the Lord said, cry aloud and spare not, man. Yeah. Lift up your voice like a trumpet, man. Yeah. This is the trumpet. Read that again, bro.
Joel 2:1. Blow you the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
That's right, man. And this, hey, Zion is the Lord's holy mountain, man. It's the Lord's holy people. When you go into how that word mountain is used throughout the scripture, sometimes referred to people. Yeah. Okay, or governments of people, man. Okay, go ahead.
And, sound an alarm on holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
That's right. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, man. Yeah. Including Israel. But hey, that's how 2nd Ezra the 16th chapter pop off, man. Said, woe to them, man. Destruction, man. Get ready to cry for your kids. Okay? Because if you don't eat them, you're going to watch them die. Them facts. And it's hard and it's harsh and as cruel as that may sound, it's a reality. And we got to warn you to get the blood off our own hands. It ain't because we mean guys or we just sick and sadistic. No, man. The judgment of the Lord is coming. Okay? And we don't want no smoke with the Lord. I don't want no problems. I can't do nothing with the Lord, man. None of us can. So in the most humble way possible, man, we're going to come out here and do what he asked us to do. Okay? And that's pretty much to just warn you people. And it's not a hard thing. It's an easy thing to let the Spirit of the Lord deal with you. And just sift through these scriptures and cut these people to smithereens, man. Yeah. Or just bring out prophecy. Or even go into how brothers can make it out of here. The scripture's deep, man. You can't just put the Lord's doctrine in a box. It applies to everything. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord, this is all things. And one of my favorite scriptures, man, Wisdom of Solomon 12:1. Okay? Shlakia, go ahead, bro. You got some more on that.
Yes. For the day of Yahawah cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
That's right, and it is nigh at hand. That's another reason why we out here, man. It's high time for Jake to wake up out of sleep. Okay, you running out of excuses. Okay, your excuse of that it ain't no camp here. It's gone, man. The Lord got brothers out there, man. Hey, as the scriptures say, the Spirit of the Lord's been poured out on all flesh, man. So even the minor prophets that are waking up, they getting on out there, man, and they pushing and they going hard, man, for the Lord. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess.
That's right, man. A day of darkness, of gloominess, man. Like a damn a bad, sad song video with the breakup, man. Always be gloomy, just raining, thunder and lightning. It seems like it's just abysmal. It ain't no hope. Well, guess what? It ain't no hope for all you heathens and the 2/3 of Israel. It ain't no hope for you. The hope is for the 1/3 and the elect. The ones that were chosen from the beginning. That's who they hope for. They heard the Lord. They felt contrite in themselves, and they turned around and tried to get right, man. Go ahead, bro.
A day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. Talking about those missiles, man.
Yeah.
There have not been ever the light, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
That's right, man. There ain't gonna never be no other day like this. After the Lord do his thing in America, and it ain't gonna be no reason to get there, to take it there no more. Yeah. Hey, the earth will be, as you brought out a few weeks ago, bro, the earth will be turned over to one that is profitable, man. Yeah. Yahawah gonna be ruling the earth. And hey, he the one that was worthy to open the seal, the one that's worthy to come back and to be an instrument of the Lord, to set all this thing back in order, man. The Lord ain't gonna take Yahawah out of power. No, man, this place gonna be what it was always supposed to be when the Lord first created it. This place was always supposed to be a paradise, man. Right now, it's not a paradise. This place is pure hell. It's a living hell, not only for us, but for all the people, man. Whether you understand that you living in a place that's not conducive to life or not. You ain't got to understand it. You'll understand when your ass die at 40.
Yeah.
45, 50. Okay, your body done tapped out of eating all this bullshit in the earth, drinking all this water. Let's say you don't even drink water out the faucet no more. You still got the bays in it. Your skin is the largest organ on your body and the most absorbent. So you still taking in the poisons, the lead, the fluoride. You can't escape it, man. We need the Lord. We need to get the hell out of here. We need to be saved. And when Yahawah get the power back, it don't need to be relinquished anymore. You heathens are not fit to rule the world, especially Edomites. Especially Edomites, man. Yeah. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3, a fire devour before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Edom before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
That's right, man. Nothing.